Hey there, Bruins fans! Welcome back to BNG Hockey, where it's always black and gold. The Boston Bruins have traded for Charlie Coyle. They trade away Ryan Donato and a 5th-round pick, and I'm here to give you my thoughts. Now, I want to start off by saying I wanted to take a little time to see people's reactions of this trade from around the league and locally, and it seems like it's kind of cut down the middle with people liking the trade and people not liking the trade so much. And it really depends on your view of this Boston team and your view of the future of this Boston team. If you think this Bruins team can really do something and have a nice deep playoff run and maybe even lift Lord Stanley's Cup, then you love the addition of Charlie Coyle because it brings in a solid veteran who's still pretty young, who can give you some playoff experience and can take you deeper into the playoffs because you now have a third line that you didn't have before, or at least the start of one. But if you're excited about the future and you think you should just load up on young kids, draft and develop, and forget about the veterans on this team, they already have their cup, you're sad to see Ryan Donato go. For me, I can see both sides of this, but I think the Bruins are a win-now team. You're not getting any younger with this club. You have some nice young pieces in Pastrnak, McAvoy, and DeBrusk, but you got a lot of older pieces with Chara, Bergeron. You're getting the best play out of David Krejci that you have seen in years, and that's coming from me. I am not the biggest David Krejci fan. You have David Backes, who can barely even contribute anymore. You have Brad Marchand, who's getting older, still contributing a lot, but not getting any younger. I think you're in win-now mode. And I think that we saw Washington bully their way to a Stanley Cup final last year, and I think the Bruins are one of the teams that can still do that. They're still a big-bodied team who can still bring some speed and skill, and Coyle makes them even bigger. Now let's jump into the stats. Charlie Coyle's played 60 games this season, scoring 10 goals and getting 18 assists for a total of 28 points, and he's a +1 for the year. He's played 479 career games and has 242 career points. Not bad. He's a solid NHL veteran guy who's still on the younger side at age 26, although he is about to turn 27. Ryan Donato, on the other hand, played 34 games for the Boston Bruins, scoring 6 goals, 3 assists for a total of 9 points, and was a -11 on the season. He has a total of 46 career NHL games in which he scored 11 goals and 7 assists. He's only 22 and will be a restricted free agent at the end of this year. So I think that definitely plays a factor in it a little bit for the Boston Bruins because you don't really know what you're going to pay Donato. He hasn't played that much. But let's get to why I think the Bruins traded Donato for Charlie Coyle. I just don't think the Bruins believed in Ryan Donato. I think they have a lot of young left shot guys. You got DeBrusk, Cehlarik, Bjork, Heinen, and Donato's just another one of those guys who has an incredible release, but if he can't shoot the puck or get to spots where he can shoot the puck or get in front of the net because of his small size, then it doesn't matter how good his shot is. And his overall 5-on-5 play is not that good, as we saw from the -11 this season. And the Bruins are pretty good 5-on-5. Charlie Coyle will be a much better 5-on-5 player for the Boston Bruins. Donato can still grow. He could still be very good. This would not be the first time the Bruins gave away a young player that became a star in this league. I just think if you're really a win-now team, which the Bruins seem to be, then you got to get rid of some of these kids and you got to start bringing in guys who will help you win now. Now, the thing I love about getting Charlie Coyle over some of the other bigger names is that he's not just a rental. He is also signed for next year at a manageable price of $3.2 million, so he can help you this season. And if it doesn't work out for the boys this year, he's already got some chemistry, and he can help you going into next season. All in all, big picture, I think it's a pretty good trade for Don Sweeney. We'll see how it works out a little down the line, if the Bruins maybe sign Coyle to an extension, if the Bruins win a cup, if Donato scores 50 goals, who knows? You can't really judge it. It's a little too early. But for right now, I think it's a move that the Bruins needed. I think it's really easy to overpay at the deadline, and I don't think the Bruins did in this one. I also don't think they're done making moves, so stay tuned. I think they still need that top line winger to play with Krejci or even to play with Bergeron. Either way, if you want to slide Pasternak up or down, fine by me. You need a top six guy. You have your third line starting to get established. If Heinen can move down and play with Coyle, you're getting deeper and deeper. That'll help you against teams like the Maple Leafs and the Lightning going forward. That's all I got for this one. Feel free to let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure to give it a big like, and if you haven't already, subscribe.